Okay, guys, so there's a lot of people asking, what are the best rank and rent courses out there? If I want to learn rank and rent, where do I go? What should I do? Now, what this video is not going to be is not me pitching my program. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not even going to be talking about it because I just want to give you guys more of like a framework of how do you assess a program? How do you look at a program and know if it's good? How do you pick one? Because there's so many that are out there. And again, I just want to say that up front. That's not what this video is going to be about. It's not going to be about, here's a couple good ones, but that's not one of those deals. I just want to let you guys know because I was kind of the guy that's like, well, I'm going to buy this one. And then when you get in that one, I'm going to buy the next one. And then I got to buy the next one. And then you get in this habit of buying everything. And yes, I'm glad that I did because I learned things from all of them, but I'm trying to help you guys make a good decision. And some of you are going to watch this and go, hey, Nick, I appreciate you. You know your stuff, whatever. I just don't vibe with you. You're a little bit too much. I get it. And it's fine. And it's no big deal. But I want to just talk about what I would do if I was trying to get into this business model and you realize and understand the value of time and understand the value in paying somebody for the knowledge that they have. And I always use this saying, the piper must be paid. What that means is an old saying. It means that in order to get a certain result, you have to go through a certain amount of work. There's certain things that you need to go through. And what I've kind of changed it and said, either you have to pay the piper or you have to pay somebody who's paid the piper. Meaning you either need to go and do what I've done, which is spend 7 years, go into the wrong city, in the wrong niches, 200 plus times, go spend $1.35+ million on ads, almost go bankrupt, go $60,000 in debt, get your marriage on the rocks because of all this, and then finally figure it out. I paid the piper, okay? Or you could do the alternative, which is like, hey, Nick's already figured all those things out. He knows what not to go into. He knows what to look for. He's got the scripts, he got this, or whoever it is, and I'm going to pay that person to help me avoid those things, okay? So the piper must be paid. Whether you pay the piper or you pay somebody that's paid the piper must be paid. If you think you're going to watch a free YouTube video and you're going to go make millions of dollars, your head's in the cloud or head's up your ass. Let's like pull it out and let's get real, okay? So here's what I would do, okay? Is number one is I would go and find somebody that has done what you're looking to do. And I'm talking about in terms of revenue, but I'm talking about with the model. So you get a lot of these people are like, yeah, I make millions of dollars, blah, 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 but they haven't made millions of dollars doing the business model. They don't make any money doing rank and rent. They don't make any money doing digital real estate. Those are the same things. I'm just using different terms. They make their money selling, right? And we always hear this thing that happened in California during the gold rush, right? Everyone went to find gold. The people that actually made money were the ones selling the picks and the shovels, okay? What I would do is I would go find the person that's selling the picks and shovels, and I would buy the picks and the shovels from the guy or the gal who's also mining for gold and finding gold with their picks and shovels, right? Using their tools, right? That's the only way this makes sense. And so too often we get in and we're like, oh, that guy's got this, that guy's got that, this guy's posting this online, but we don't look under the hood and we don't realize, hey, that person's never even cracked 10K, never even been in the game more than a year. I know somebody right now I'm thinking of that has never gotten more than a deal. And that deal was like a friend of theirs that started a program. And it's like, what on what planet are you living, dude? You've never even cracked 10K. How are you going to teach this? And how are your students going to get past 10K? Because you don't even know what it's like to get past 10K. So go find somebody who is done. If you want to make $50,000, you better go find somebody who can show you and prove to you they've made $50,000 doing the business model. Okay, so number one is that's the case. And by doing that, by the way, you are going to eliminate 99.9999% of people. You're going to be left with a couple people at that point, okay? Then what I would do from there is I would go, all right, who do I resonate with? When I listen to their videos, when I listen to their content, when they're speaking, who gets me excited? Who gets me juiced in the morning when I wake up and I want to go and I want to attack the day? I want to hit the phones. I want to go and make money. I want to go and build a life. I want to go and travel the world. I want to go and create this life that no one else can live. Who gets me excited? And maybe it's me and maybe it's not. Maybe I'm too much. Maybe I'm too whatever. And that's okay. Because if you're going to be able to learn from something, you're going to be listening to their content, you're going to be going through their program, you're going to be on their coaching calls, you're going to be consuming their stuff, you've got to be able to resonate with them. You've got to be able to like what you hear and be entertained and just enjoy their content, okay? So guys, I would definitely make sure that was the case. And then once you do that, guys, go in and start. Go pick one and go. And some of you guys are going, well, but why wouldn't you plug yours? Because guys, here's the deal. I am the person that's out there teaching rent then rank. I'm the one that teaches you how to use ads up front so that you can make money all along. So whether you join me now or you join me later, all roads lead back to me. I'm making this video because I want you to get started. Because if you get started, then once you get started, you're going to realize, hey, this slow way that I'm doing it, ranking and then renting, waiting for these things to rank is not the game, man. It's not the play. Once you understand that, you're going to go, who's that guy talking about pre-sale? It's always going to lead back to me. So I don't care who you start with. I know you're going to end up with me, and I'm going to be in this game, and I'm going to be doing this game. That's why I don't have to sit here and dog on other people's courses. Go get them. Just make sure, number one, they've done exactly revenue-wise what you're looking to do, because how do you teach something you've never done? It's, again, using an example, how could you go to a fitness person or go to a trainer and they don't have the body that you desire and ask them for tips? It makes no freaking sense. So don't do it with business. Then once you do that, find somebody that you resonate, find somebody that you're entertained by, find somebody that you like their content, because that's who you're going to be consuming. That's who you're going to be in their Facebook group. That's who you're going to be in their coaching calls. And it's going to make it that much more enjoyable, because guys, this is a business. It is hard. It is not just a walk in the park. You're not just going to wake up and millions of dollars are going to come in. It is going to take work. It's going to take rejection. It's going to take days when you're so sick of jumping onto Weebly or Wix or at SEMrush that you're like sick of even thinking about it. But the lifestyle that this can create, the ability that allows you to go and move to Africa for 3 months and set up, I have a little transportation business I set up there, to move, to go out of the country on a whim, to go on amazing vacations, to buy real estate, to invest in companies. All of that becomes worth it, because all of the crap you go through is worth it because of what you can do with it. So don't lose your speed. Don't lose your momentum. All I'm telling you guys is just be very, very careful. There's more and more people every single day coming on teaching this. I'm finding out about, and I can't even get mad, because I'm like, I get it. They want to get in and they think it's easy money and all these different things they don't know yet. But guys, if they haven't made the money you want to make, do you really think you should trust what they're saying? That's all I'm saying. This is what I do whenever I'm looking to hire somebody, when I'm hiring somebody that's my trainer. My trainer right now, I paid a chunk of money, has certain criteria. They have the body that I want. They're the age that I am, so that I know that, hey, that it's possible at that age. And they don't take steroids, right? Because if they take steroids, it completely erases everything. It's cheat, which would be the equivalent of hiring somebody that says they make millions of dollars, but they're actually not making millions of dollars from the thing. They're making it from selling a program. It's not comparable. It's just not. It's totally different businesses. So guys, this is my advice to you on how to pick the best course in 2023 to learn Rank and Rent.